Alrighty. Hello. Welcome. Episode 3. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. See, if I'd known it wasn't going to give me any new missions, I would have gone for this one because it would have put it right next to that one. And I don't know if this game has a round world, but really close to this one as well. Which would have meant that I could have just done that and then done that. And the net time cost would have been less. But anyway, episode 3. We are venturing to get
the corporations make a brisk
augmentation.
Infiltration successful.
We're taking a little bit of the risky approach. Okay, so we're going to send you here. Okay, so they've both got matching speed now. So peek. Okay, open the door. Run here. Okay, and peek. So, we're gonna spread out a little bit, I think. Take that. Ooh, okay, so we found the fat. Okay, peek. Okay, open the door. Run up here. Peek. Okay. We could have peeked him. I think we'll whisper. Because that'll tell us, without having to use an action point, that he's just going to walk back and forth like that. That's the exit. There is nothing left in that room worth investigating. Okay. So with no action points. Really should have put these people in ambush. Ooh. Wait. Okay, no. He's revealed it. There's nothing in there. Okay. Okay. So there's a safe power. I think that's a camera, but not 100% sure. So we'll peek through here. And we'll go, okay. So that's not revealed. So if we open the door, we see that there's a person, then we peek, and okay, so we want to get that because we need the money. We want to get that because if we don't really want to have anything good there, but having, again, they're like long-term investments in the sense that so if we put you here. Okay, no way to get both of those, but we can get both of those. Can we get... Can't quite get all of it. So, that's what we want to get, sort of. It's not possible for me to get both of those. I think I would rather... Well, we're definitely getting the safe, so the safe has to be one of the two things we get. So we'll do the two of these. And I think we'll just lockpick, which reveals to us that that is a waste of fucking time. Which saves us a turn. Okay. So we don't know what you're doing. Probably just patrolling. So that nano fab could be useful. Okay, is that the exit? The door is not watched. There's a guard. The guard. So, wait, is that 2 scene guards? Yes, 2 scene guards. I think that's worth a whisk. So you're just gonna stand there, which means that I can be double. Can I steal from you? That's a little bit dumb, but whatever. We'll close that door. We know where the exit is.
Warning.
Okay, so our goal now, knowing that guys there, can we get here, open this door. If we go here, we can loot this and get back, right? That's not what I wanted. Now we have to get to the nanofab to sell this fucking breaker chip thing, because you don't have the anarchy level to use it. Okay, so we could also zip it there, but you don't have the key card. But that would allow us, if we go there. So the options are go that way, or go that way. So I'm thinking we'll send. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna close the door. Do we want to go this way and try and check out what this fab has? We don't have the power for it next turn. So we'll check out what the fab has. Okay, so you, my friend, are just gonna basically sprint, but not actually sprint. I mean, if I run you here, I don't think you can sprint on, yeah. Must have full action points, so you can't move, then sprint to gain the extra throw. So you're facing that wall. The issue is I have no idea if you'll see me when you turn around. I would assume not, but... Fuck it. Okay, lockpick you. Okay. So there's this. Gain 1 armor piercing on melee weapons. This effect will stack with other augmentations. There's the triple version of the armor piercing. Paralyzer, which uses on pinned targets to extend the knock. Okay. I wish I could take both. We need a little bit more money, so we're going to sell this. So we could take this, which lets us go through 1 armor, but we already have an armor piercing at the cost of power, which, I mean, that would be better. But we're here to augment, which means we're going to take paralysis. Okay. If we can get here, get away. So why do I do that? So I sold the chip because you're not going to use it and you don't really need to. Because that would completely fill your inventory and it would be like almost completely useless. So we didn't buy the augment, even though we could, because we already have an armor piercing, which means that armor's not going, like it could be a problem, but it's not as much of a problem. Like it's not like we could find an armor target and be like, fuck, we're completely boned. Did I want to steal from this guy, but we should probably do that on the way out, because, yeah. Anyway, so you already have armor piercing. The chip was useless. The stun, when given to her, so I'm going to boost your strength next so that you can carry an extra item, because I like to have extra slots, so that one person can pick something up without having to go back. Anyway, so this basically means that I can knock something out for 3 turns and then add 2 turns for that every 6 turns. Which means that using you as a pin down, so we might actually make you an anarchist, I don't know. We need an extra agent is what we need, because we have a scout and a pin, but the pin needs extra anarchy. I guess, yeah, we'll give you the extra anarchy because you're the pin. Yeah, your entire purpose is to let me knock guards out long term. Okay, yeah, you would have known. Maybe not, because I think the noticed only activates if you move. Anyway, we're going to move you here. I'm going to move you here. Get you to pick. So he's facing a wall, so if I dip you in there, so we'll dip you through, close the door, and dip you around and see what we can buy here. Obviously we're not going to be able to buy very much, because we have very little money. A dagger. Break 3 files. Okay, so dagger is just a really strong lockpick, but has a 5-turn cooldown. Useful both early and late game, because it costs half as much as lockpick, but has a 5-turn cooldown. But until we get to the point where there's high level lockpicks, we may as well just use use it. Gain 5 power +1 to all firewalls. That's dangerous. We don't have the money. But we won't be able to get the money. You don't have the anarchy. You know, again, because we're going to try and steal as much as we can. We can't reach that yet. Because we could get more power. So we're going to end. Okay. So, you're going
Alarm
on.
level 1.
Thank you. Alarm level, I think again, with this particular alarm. Oof. You can get there with 5. You can take the power. You can pick. Go. You can close. You can run. You can take some more power. And we can, we should peek these doors. Just break it. So the issue is you're facing there. That is C. Okay, so can't go through that door. You're there and about to go that way. I want to nick your shit. I mean, you can't do anything. So cancel the security code. Yeah, so I want to nick your shit without having to knock you out. I want to nick your shit without having to knock you out. Basically, I'm taking a slow, silent approach. So I'm going to nick your shit and bolt. Which means that I never have to alert you that I was here. And if I never have to alert you that I was here, that's good. So, basically, you're gonna be there, so you can come in, loot you, and then go there to, okay, lovely. So Decker is going to do that. Okay. So now we have the money. I feel like there was one of those I was going to buy. I think it was the high level break. Yeah, because Wildfire fucking sucked. Like Wildfire seems like a oh fuck sort of item. I obviously got leading the same way. Oh sweet, okay. That's really good. We can do this. And then we can do that. And more credits. We can put them here. Give us more power. Alright, so with the excess power. So we're gonna no there. Peak. Damn it, they'll see me. This is taking more turns than I would like. Let's knock you out. I'd like to get out entirely without being noticed. I'd rather spend an extra turn and get out unnoticed than so you're there, so peek. Okay, so you're not looking, sure. That's going to take 3 turns. That'll leave us with 3 turns. And then we can be back there. 3 turns. Okay, move here. Steal. Okay, I think we're going to take Dagger. Because at this point, it's a cheap lockpick. With a 5-turn cooldown, or in this case, a really cheap lockpick.
The cyber lab is up ahead. Let's get some alone time with those grafters.
Okay. What is this door?
Warning.
I'm assuming that's like a reinforcement door. I think the red doors are doors that you can't go through because they're just... Yeah, red doors are doors we can't go through, but it doesn't mean that they don't open. Okay, that's interesting. These doors you definitely can't go through because this is just where people spawn. They just spawn. So I can now dart across here. Okay, so I want to check this out. Pick. Oh, okay, so this is the locked vault access. So I could get even better shit. Okay. I'm not going to unlock that window with incognito because I have a suspicious feeling. Drill. So that might add an extra augmentation slot, maybe? But I have a suspicion that doing so will change the guard patrols. There's extra cameras.
Additional cameras activated.
So that camera.
Surveillance level increased.
Okay, so that camera is pointless because I'm never going to enter that room again. This camera is extremely important to keep control of, and that camera is also important to keep control of. So we're going to break that, and I'm thinking we just use dagger. Why not? It's just cheap. And then we try and grab all of these. Okay, so that didn't change anything. Peek. Okay, so you're facing a wall, so there's no need to knock any of the guards out. Deco. Okay, so pheromone filter. Not installed. Can't install multiple. Adds 2 action points every on the turn that someone wakes up. Okay. Okay, so we could add an augmentation slot, but again, I'm terrified that once I do this, it's going to trigger. So we have the option of pheromones, or so that was pheromone back, or subdermal cloak. Okay, renders the unit invisible for their next turn. Until their next turn. So that's the same as this item. Modded cloaking rig, or subdermal cloak. So I can either stim power, and then that would allow me to sell that item, giving you an extra slot. And the reason I want Decker to keep his cloaking ability is I suspect that basically because he's going to be furthest behind, if he can turn invisible for a turn and just bolt. So I think we're going to install the subdermal cloak.
Augment installed.
Okay.
Mainframe device.
Yeah. Figured. Okay.
Head office is catching on to us. Several devices have been remotely rebooted. I hope we don't run out of power.
Okay. So you're rebooting, which is a pain in the ass. You're rebooting. These two don't give a fuck. This kind of important. This don't give a fuck. No, this very important. So what's rebooting? This? No. So you click control. Camera's rebooting. Okay, so the camera's rebooting. You have -2 firewalls, so I'm curious if you'll just come straight back under my control. I really have no idea. It's really bizarre. You have 0 firewalls. So maybe you'll come back under my control, because these all have 1. You're 0. Okay. So you're knocked out for a turn. We've picked you. So I'm thinking just because we're going to be going in a rush, we're going to open this door. I'm going to go over here. And we're going to go, hey. Yeah, I kind of need you not to be patrolling around. If I can just get it out of the way. Okay. Because that means in 2 turns when Decker wakes up. There's no point trying to run to it by the time I get there. So that camera, yeah, these two just came immediately back under my control. Wait, did I? Oh, I must have brought that one back. But you were -2, so that's fine. Okay. Decker's still unconscious for another turn. So I guess we just start trying to get you to the exit as quickly as we can. Why are you saying recording? The fuck? Okay, whatever. Okay, so it's gonna end this turn. This should wake Decker back up. I don't know if Decker gets a turn after he wakes up, but that should wake him. Yes, okay, and we get 10 action points. So, there was no guards here, no guards here, no guards here. So, we don't have the card, so we could kind of just start sprinting Decker the fuck out of there. We have everything else. We have 900 currencies. There was nothing there that we wanted. Okay, so I'll drag you, and again, drag you here, drop you. We can open the door, which kind of annoys me that you have to drop them, open the door, and continue to drag them. Like, the door opening doesn't take an action point, so I don't get why I need to stop, actively take moves. Okay, so Decker is again going to just sprint his little heart out to get to here. Doesn't really matter, so just drag that to there, I guess. From now, we're just gonna move silently and stealthily. They both have 10 action points, so it's not like I need to make a specific head, because Decker will get there at the same time. There. Bring you there, and we have 3 turns to get out. What's this gonna do? Firewalls increase. That's just fun. Oh, firewalls. Great, so through. Yeah, almost completely useless. Just gonna run here. And go, hey dude, yeah, hey, hi, just gonna chill here and go like, I have to knock you out, because you won't let me otherwise, but goodbye, I guess. Then we're just gonna run you to the exit, and run you to the exit, and exit. Also, the thing I like about this game is
They say augmentation can have side effects that can shorten
you can only
your
exit
lifespan.
one thing. Like,
In this
you can
case, I'd
exit
say
more
the
than
side
once,
effects of
but
not having augments would be far more dangerous.
you have to wait so many turns. So you can't just exit the person because they got to the exit. If you have someone else who's going to exit the next turn, you have to wait. Which I like, because it's kind of like weird. Like, sometimes it makes sense, like in some XCOM levels and whatnot, it would make sense to exit, one person at a time could exit, because it's not like something that would need to wait, but it doesn't make sense when you can exit with something that would only exit once. Which, I mean, these teleporters are something that you should be able to exit, but
I've got something you might be interested in.
Two.
I need a quick decision. This thing's hot.
To break through 3 firewalls with a cooldown of 4 versus yours, which is burst chip 1, which has a cooldown of 5 and only breaks 2 firewalls.
I'm taking a big risk selling to you right now, so don't make me regret it.
I think we'll upgrade our burst chip because it has a less cooldown.
You'd probably just good call. That's prime gear.
But needs Anarchy level 3. I mean, that's an extra 500. And now we're broke.
How did you get recruited for Invisible? Gladstones, we should do business more
Show
often.
you that. Now I can't give you this. So yeah, you need it. So that's the point. There's a higher Anarchy level. Okay, so now you have an extra augment slot, which is fucking Beautiful. So for using 5 power, we can activate your cloak. So we could sell that to give you the anarchy, right? Like
Central told me you'd
yeah,
call.
that would let me
I don't
get
have anything for you right
anarchy
now,
needed
but I can move
to
some
make
goods if you have any. Keep this short. I can't afford. The more you buy and sell, the closer I get to retirement.
Okay.
Funny how the house always wins.
Yeah.
I think we're getting somewhere. Monster will explain.
You guys are good at covering your tracks. You've been hitting the corpse for years, but they've never been able to follow you home. I guess they were too distracted fighting each other to bother. Or maybe you were considered a useful pawn. Enemy of my enemy and all that.
What we do well.
Well, you must have finally done something to get their undivided attention. They were able to pinpoint your HQ by linking their surveillance nets. That's unprecedented. Not for the usual bullshit political reasons, but because of the sheer computational power required. They must have an ungodly powerful network hidden out there somewhere.
One that could host incognita.
Right. If you put your AI on that network, it would have an incredible degree of access.
Enough to wipe their security records and put Invisible back underground.
More like enough to force them underground, and who knows what else. As I said, it would be incredible. But that's jumping ahead. We have to find it first. They're still looking for you, but they're not hiding the fact anymore. Each time you do an infiltration, the global SecNet lights up like a Christmas tree. Do that enough times, and we should be able to cross-reference the traffic and find the location of the root node.
And then we can strike back. Well then, it's time for us to poke the bear.
Alrighty. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. And also, the world is apparently round, which means I definitely should have gone for that one first. I mean, it's still 10 hours, which doesn't make any sense considering that there to there is 12 hours, and there to there is 10 hours. It's not mathematically. Maybe if we were fucking in rockets and it was accelerating the whole time. Anyway. That's the end of episode 3. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. When we decide whether we... ooh, access card.
Looks like someone is trying to impress his boss by working through the night. Well, I can appreciate his work ethic. I'd appreciate his access codes even more. Let's schedule a meeting.
Alright, we're doing that next episode because that would have given us so much more money. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you next episode.